Huge crash on the front straightaway.
He's off again. Oh, a huge off.
Big crash, up and over.
He's not going to run out of tyres later on in this race either. That coupled together with me, a very quick driver, and there's an opportunity now for a change of the competition. Coming together between the top two. Paul Rogers and Marcus Vivian come together on the way out of Agostini. Got up the inside, got alongside, got his nose maybe slightly in front, and it wasn't a huge contact, side-on contact between them as Marcus came across to try and take his line, but there was absolutely terrific stuff as Graham Deshill slingshots one up the inside into Rich's corner. Oh, there's contact between him and Paul Hogarth, and spinning to the inside onto the grass goes the number 19 car of Graham Deshill.
Richie's bend turn one, trying to make a move. We get a replay of another incident further back. I believe that's the 28, no, that's the 82 car.
Away we go, Audi from Mercedes, it all gets tight, we're nearly 3 wide, heading up in towards Paddock Hill Bend, and off, and I'm afraid into the gravel trap goes Simon Orange. It was so close going into the corner. Simon can't keep the car out of the barriers, and the reigning champion, can he get going? He's trying to push the Recticel out of the way, and it all just got so close. He's still got the Recticel on the front of the car, but he's going to nail the car back onto the circuit. Where's the Recticel going now? That's the big question at the moment, because he can't afford to lift off the throttle, but what he's going to do is probably deposit that Recticel.
Saw them in the pit lane having a go at trying to fix the car as much as possible, but he's trying to get out there, either getting some laps in or getting some extra practice, or making use of the track time. Were we just looking at a different shot? No, we were looking at a different shot there. Oh, on the curb and spinning round. Unfortunate contact there, and there's more contact. That is a little bit of an issue when those cars are going to get stuck in the gravel, are they?
Sheldon's into the wall. Sheldon Haudenschild into the wall and upside down. Sheldon Haudenschild upside down in turn one, red flag conditions at Tri-City Speedway. Green again. Oh, trouble on the front stretch. Multiple cars upside down. Wicked flip down the front stretch. Chase Randall in the 9R. Spencer Baston in car number 5. You can determine exactly what happened. Randall up the racetrack a little bit. His right rear gets into the number 5, sends both cars tumbling. Nasty series of end-over-end flips for Randall, who started his first World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series. Take a look at the Dirt Vision replay.
5 car coming to the work here.
And it looks like the 5 got sideways. Spencer Baston, everyone else with no place to go. Now, Baston was able to drive away, but we understand that car may be headed to the Federated Car Care work zone as well.
Yes, look at that. Whoa. All 4 wheels in the air, all 4 tires locked up across the gravel and into the wall. And again, with that new bit of curbing, just doesn't quite catch it all the way. He needed to take a page out of
the 26-year-old from England. Kevin Simpson with the late dive on Hunter McElroy. Contact, spinning the 27. Came back on, made it 3 wide. Bogle, Francis, Chadwick, right rear to left front from Francis, who got up in the air a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on Ernie Francis Jr.'s car. And then damage. Tries to hold on. I would say Jacob Abel has a reason to question that, right? They're side by side, and he's as far right on the track.
He didn't want me to stay there, so he just decided to turn across.
Yeah, I would agree that Jacob Abel has right there. Almost, and he goes off. We're going through right through the gravel, into the wall for Louis Foster. Skipping across the gravel, especially when you're not slowing down as much as you need to, you know it's not going to end well, and then the thunk at the end just adds insult to injury. So 14th at St. Pete of the ladder system to IndyCar in USF 2000, Indy Pro 2000, and there is a launch, and Daniel Frost is going to take out Josh Green. 2 teammates come together.
Here's the shot coming back up the hill, down to the inside, and yeah, I think potential contact there. Maybe just as they were transitioning.
And a little bit of commotion further back, and we have a spin now. And a couple of cars tagged. So that's Ben Blander.
We're going to see this incident.
Yeah, so we just saw the 54 Ferrari in the garage, newly repaired, because this happened to it yesterday.
Now, the deal here is the 54 car was coming out of the pit lane. There are no tyre warmers, so everybody comes out slowly.
Big trouble.
Big trouble. It's PJ Hyatt, so that looks, is that Radion?
Yeah,
I think it's at
that's
the top
the
of,
exit. Yeah, it
It's a
is.
red flag immediately.
Yeah, that's
top
the
of
exit
that
of
and Radion.
Radion. If we get a replay of that, it will be the car coming backwards over the brow.
And after just
Take a
setting,
look.
yeah, here we go, straight to the barrier there. A lot of energy going into that tyre barrier. Luckily, the car had enough rotation in it. It's just dispersed a lot of the energy, and at this point, you're bracing yourself.
Yeah. That's the Gerhard Berger moment. Feet off the pedals, hands off the steering wheel, roll yourself into as small a ball as you can.
Saw as he came over the crest, the energy going through that car, the rear right tyre off the ground.
Not even pushing, and he's getting on power on the exit. And that's all it took. Look at that, a little tank slapper. Tiny tank slapper, and that's all it took.
Look at the pace they've got, and by the way, the Aston Martin you just saw coming out.
Oh, the Cadillac is a big one in the Rouge, big one.
Safety car will be out because that is not going to be tidied up in a hurry. That is the number 3 Cadillac of Renger van der Zande.
He's on the right line. Oh, it's just, you know, it's like as the car bottomed, it bottomed in Eau Rouge, and that just sent it.
He straddled the curb, didn't he?
Seeing it from that shot, the damage was already done. He was off the line.
Offline, wet curb.
Hit the energy-absorbing barrier.
It's the reaction of the car as it.
Here we go.
You're going to see it. No, so Villeneuve's on the outside. Oh, and he's clipped him.
He clipped the grass, didn't he, on the outside?
Well, no, he's clipped the car.
Yep.
He's just, the left rear just clipped the right front of the Ferrari 54. Bringing the faster car. But so, here we go. We're going to. Oh no, actually.
Sorry, I didn't see that as being the Ferrari.
No, you need to see it from so many different angles.
Oh, double O.
Oh, that's been in the back.
That's some cold tyres, isn't it?
Been
safety car.
Backwards into the wall.
Car will be scrambled here. And that is why it was so important to get the lap back. I mean, yes,
Didn't expect that.
Not a comfortable ride.
No.
Not a comfortable ride at all. But
not liking this. Sorry, not liking this at all.
51 Ferrari is in the pit lane.
The flying duck in the Allied Racing blue and green car. He's broke a splitter this morning, and that looks like it. Just prior to this, and only made it around the first corner after getting caught up in someone else's incident. And here he is again. Big following for him. You've also just seen a replay of the Van Eindhoven spin, and that is Horst Felix Fabermeyer getting collected as well. So that is what sparks off the incident.
Down the inside, Robert de Haan in the 46 car, looking for the inside line, trying to take advantage, contact. So Rick Kern cuts right back to the apex in the multicoloured car. Yeah. This was lap 1. No, this was just now, wasn't it, under the yellows. And that, I'm afraid, was Rosenberg being turned around in the gravel, I think. Whoa! Oh, that's full code brown. He goes outside, Sundionga, and cuts back inside. Oh, and there's a car in the middle of the road, facing the wrong way. Disaster nearly there as Benjamin Pack and Ryan Ratcliffe, yesterday's Pro-Am winner. We'll be looking at an incident between Benjamin Pack, who is also in the pit lane, and car number 3, Ryan Ratcliffe, who was turned around at the bus stop. Now, there's the 92 car, Benjamin Pack. And Ryan Ratcliffe had nowhere to go. 15th now in the pro class. Oh!
Effectively chasing that vital race win. Oh, contact, dearie me, contact indeed, you're absolutely spot on. Pushed around, that was Jamie Stanley in the midst of all that, and I think also, and this is Dr. Stephen Earle in the midst of all this. Oh, a snap there. Must be a snap of steering. Side Ivan Velasco. Oh, and that's a big crash. Oh, wow. Very well avoided. The AM leader here, Chris. Yeah, this is the moment.
So it was a lock-up into 13. Just didn't stop. Just absolutely did not stop. And the cars, they do come with...
Overtaking him too. Now, this was the moment. Of course, they tied up, and it was actually...
I think he lost it before he even made contact with him.
I don't think Tramnitz...
But Alcanar holds on to second position. There are 20 other cars behind, all squabbling for a little bit of time. That is Tom Coronel going for a spin as well. One of the Lincoln Co's. A little bit of rubbing, a little bit of bumping and boring. There is a routine. Oh, it is contact. It's contact between teammates, so that's what's happened. the first few corners safely, which we love to see. And there is Powell's now getting in contact with Nesta Girolami. Powell's to the outside in contact. Kobe Powell's back on the racetrack. Hard contact with one of the Elantra cars.
A bit unusual. Rudd Jones Racing have been pretty efficient when it comes to their stops, and that was nasty, wasn't it? Perth, in fact, have just re-signed again with Supercars. Whoa, Heimgartner and Waters. And also diving down the inside there, James Golding out. A turnaround here for Declan Fraser.
Bates has got up the inside of Vaughan too. Does Vaughan cover him? Yes, he does.
Oh, no! Bates went for the fake and then sends Vaughan off and into the fence in a big way at turn one. Tried the Daniel Ricciardo once and twice.
And he was going through the Sahara Desert. He did a really good job. Actually, there's another contact.
That was Palakis at a spot you wouldn't dare try and pull a move. What a recovery from the Harold Valenti Rosso entry. On the way down, and we'll see contact.
Yes. That's the second contact now. Luckily, he finally sees him.
Oh, no! Contact between McMillan and Talbot. Enough of a hit certainly is wounded. The 48 Mercedes. He's dribbling down the straight. There has to be damage.
Broken the rear, left rear.
And Schumacher has to park.
And that's going to bring out a safety car.
Just over 3.5 minutes. Walden, they make contact. Samadi will try and get it out of the sand trap.
He just got caught out because the car in front just broke early and just got caught out. And this is the spin.
Caught in the tail of that with Samadi.
Samadi, yep. Turn one. In turn one. Luckily, maybe a little bit of contact. That's Richie Stanaway, I believe.
Is in third spot. Tony Bates is next. Then this battle between Palakis and contact on the way up to turn 4 between he and the 88 Mercedes, and significant damage.
You got to make sure that they're aware. Oh, he's not more contact.
And this time, the Makita Mercedes keeps off the wall, just glances it.
GT3 sieht und der dann irgendwann vorbei winken muss. Aber da natürlich vielleicht profitieren kann. Oh, das ist ein Dive, das gibt einen Unfall. Das war dann doch. Das ist der neue BMW M4 GT4. Wir gucken mal, was passiert ist. Oh, hat sich einmal, ich tippe fast, auch wenn ich es nicht gesehen habe, auf Kontakt, oder? Weil sonst hätte er sich nicht einmal um 360 Grad gedreht. Im Heck wird eine Position gut machen. Auch Kenneth Heyer versucht auf der Hintermann durchzugehen, steckt aber nochmal zurück. Sicher, und da dreht sich einer weg und das dürfte Fabian Konert sein. Im 4 dann Igor Litvinenko, auf der 5 Philipp Walsdorf, auf der 6. Achtung, jetzt kommt die Attacke. Luca Arnold. Erwischt. Oder ist das Max Krohn? Oi, 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 oi. Das war aber mal eine ganz bittere Geschichte.
Generating loads of downforce and then the heavy braking. Look at that, 4 abreast into the hairpin. Are they going to make it? No, they're not. It's Martin Anderson that's gone. One of the Conrad Motorsport cars has gone as well.
Look at Ashton trying to fight her way through. Phil Gears goes through. There's a touch.
Contact.
There's a touch. Second day in a row, same corner that the 93 car is in the gravel bed. Stuffed with mud and debris.
And that brings everybody back together.
He goes around, gets turned by Charlie. I think he's already gone sideways, but Charlie finished it off either way.
Yep. The white flag lap, I think. Big contact.
Yeah, that was pretty lively move there. Holland tried to accelerate. Oh, Vogel, that was aggressive. Didn't really feel that one out, just really forced the issue, and now goes for a ride. Goes to the outside here, then tucks it back to the inside. Yeah, George was just trying to set up Daskalo, so I think it maybe closed the gap just a little bit. Didn't do anything.
This is how it happened.
Oh, there it is, right in turn 3. Just 3 cars get together there.
I think it's one of the Smooth Racing Supras. That's the 3rd car. Joe Catania on Matty House. Looks like she'll fend him off. Battles going on all over the place.
Hit.
Oh, Catania on the wall. Pericarpi also caught up in it. Everyone scrambles left and right. How will this mix up the field?
Williams has gone to the outside here, and I think Catania just drifts across and gets turned.
Is that Williams or Pericarpi to the outside
sorry.
there? And that was for the lead. He was to the outside of Rika, going for the win in TC.
Yuki Tsunoda. And which wall does he hit? That one right there.
just gets to the braking zone, bit too much ambition over adhesion.
Would have been looking for either, could have bailed out to the right, thought he could make the corner and didn't. It's drowning out Mr. Kravitz there as we watch a replay once again, and are now looking at another repair job.
You know, to try and get out of the way.
I'm in the wall.
Okay, are you okay? Are you okay?
Man, the Ferraris were in the middle of the road.
I was going to say,
approaching, as I say, turn 5. Oh, and the rear just went away from him.
In the sprint today, whoa!
Just understeered clean into the wall. The front wing dropped or something and it's got stuck, or he's bottomed out and hasn't been able to turn.
just snapped as soon as he made contact with the wall. He's not having a good weekend, is he, De Vries? He had a...
He's going to hit the wall. Oh, he's just hit the wall on the inside of turn 11 there. He's going to get a little wide. He's already wide on the way in. Just missed the apex, hasn't he, in that?
Is Martins, and it's close there between Bam and into the wall, massive crash, and that is extraordinary, incredible stuff. Martins to Ruvela.
And Hauger, the same thing. They just overestimated the grip that was down there, but the grip that was down there was so incredibly low.
Well, wagging the tail down there in lane number 3, flames down in lane number 1 as well. And what we end up with is a 394 for Matt, 326 miles an hour. No parachute down there for Matt Hagan. Oh, no, no, no. And Matt Hagan takes that absolutely beautiful car all the way to the net. Oh, no.
See, it is already sideways backing in the wall, so there's bumps getting into 3. These cars, you want these things as low as possible to get the grip, Rusty, but if you get them too low on those limiters, it'll spike that rear suspension. We saw this last year.
Was running 31st when he slapped the wall and spun in the back straightaway.
Well, he'd been into, turn around, Suarez, Daniel Suarez hard on the wall on the inside. A few more slide, BJ McLeod, Ty Dillon hard on the inside wall. There's Kyle Busch. I don't think he got in it. .24.68 on Chastain in front of him. You know, he was in a 23.80s.
Around he goes! Oh my gosh, caution is out.
Oh, Chastain got in the back of him.
Slid up he comes.
In front of him, right in his lap.
And just as Larson slid up the track last week at Talladega in front of Ryan Preece. So here's Logano's crash in progress.
They look like they're both up right there. They just spun out.
You look at Parker and they're wheeling it, trying to save it, and just gets finished off.
24 kind of just stays in it too. Doesn't give him a chance, but Corey Heim, he's going to be the guy in the same situation there with the way the banking works.
Corey Heim driving the 24.
Olha lá, não, tô dando reta, tudo certo. Tiveram aquela DRzinha, olha lá, agora...
Vamos ver se a nossa imagem da Master TV vai mostrar o que aconteceu por ali ou não. A imagem parada talvez seja distracionada.
Fica por dentro o Meirão, aí vai faltar espaço para todo mundo e o líder do campeonato viu o mundo ao contrário. O ponto é de risco e o acidente forte entre Jorge Martelli e Diogo Moscato. É o momento em que tentou a reação do Orivaldo Gondra. Ele fez por fora a primeira do S de baixo. Ele sabe que por fora eu sempre aplaudo. Mas aí, e o instante em que o Seibel escapou. E o Roberto Poças, foi sozinho. Não teve nada com o Gui Bax. Não foi esse o incidente. E não foi muito...
Uden at han på nogen måde gjorde noget forkert, Lasse Poulsen, og så er det Simon Birk Christensen. Får han lige prikket til Frederik Nymark.
Aarhusen, som ligger side om side.
Nu skal vi håbe, er de i gang med at lave en GT4 sport her?
Det er noget
altså.
sjus, det der.
Oha. Mod målstregen, og så... det er faktisk hans egen teamkammerat, Jakob Sevil Andersen, kommer i karambolage med. Vi leger med her i sæsonen 2023. Og så er der altså Sorba Tav Skidemose, det var manden. Nej, det var Sorba, ja.
I hvert fald Preben Jacobsen indtil videre.
Står på tværs her, bliver T-bonet her.
Ja, det gjorde han faktisk rigtig godt over T-bonet. Sin store rutine der. Et frisk og virkelig farligt sted at forsøge sig for.
It's going to be very interesting to see on the AMX Superstores replay, that incident there, that was the one where we saw Brian Starring go down on the entry into AWMF corner. There is, I think that was Kemp.
Yeah, that was
that's
a big one.
That's at the final corner. That's Ducati corner, the entry into turn 6. But as always, Glenn Allison closes right up on the brakes. Then you've got a little 3. Oh, no, that's one going down.
That's Pearson.
That's Brock Pearson on board the Desmo Sport Ducati.
Zanetti su Manfredi e su Saltarelli, Cavaliere all'interno e purtroppo il contatto con Alessandro Del Bianco, la prima vittoria stagionale e purtroppo scivola proprio alla fine la Misano 1. Carraro rientrerà in gara ma sarà soltanto alla fine. Attenzione, in uscita dalla Misano 2 Christian Lolli va sul cordolo, nell'accelerare sul cordolo perde il controllo della moto. Per fortuna, diciamo che per lui l'infortunio sarà relativamente lieve. Qui purtroppo contratto da incidente. I protagonisti Venturini, Gabarrini e Maserati per esattezza, eccolo qui. Purtroppo non perdona la prima variante del Misano. La gara del giorno precedente per soli pochi decimi. Intanto attenzione, subito Gabarrini, subito un problema. I due campioni della categoria, ma ovviamente ci sono tanti altri piloti giovani che si vanno ad affacciare. Qui purtroppo abbiamo visto un incidente con Sorrenti che vede sfuggire la moto, l'attacco forse un po' l'altra invece per il CIV femminile, anche se molti piloti partecipano ad entrambe.
And then this was him on the outside, just folded the front, went down. That was an ugly crash as well. Jorge Prado thought he could do the same. He lost the back and then the front. He was out of third. He picked himself up early in the race. And then top of the hill, Maxime Renault caught the rear wheel of Calvin Verlandren. And then Everts had this tussle.